One moment, he was training for another NBA comeback. The next, America woke up to headlines nobody expected. An NBA star dead at just 29 years old. No warning, no goodbye, only questions. How did a young professional athlete suddenly die? Why are police investigating the scene? And why is the internet exploding with theories? Tonight, we break down the final days of Brandon Clarke, the rising NBA star whose tragic death has left fans shocked across America. This is the full story, before the headlines, before the controversy. Brandon Clarke was known as one of the NBA's hardest working players. Born in Vancouver, Canada, Clarke became famous for his explosive athleticism, energy, and defense. He wasn't the loudest player in the league, but teammates respected him deeply. After dominating in college basketball at Gonzaga University, he entered the NBA with huge expectations. The Memphis Grizzlies selected him in the draft, and quickly, fans fell in love with his hustle. He blocked shots. He played fearless basketball, and every night he gave everything on the court. For many NBA fans, Brandon Clarke represented determination, a player who fought for every opportunity. But behind the scenes, things may not have been as perfect as they looked. Clarke's career started fast. NBA analysts praised his energy. Sports media called him one of the league's most underrated players. He became an important piece of the Memphis Grizzlies, alongside stars like Ja Morant. Fans believed Memphis had a bright future, and Brandon Clarke was a huge part of it. But professional sports can be brutal. Pressure, injuries, mental exhaustion, constant criticism online. Athletes often hide their struggles behind smiles and interviews. And over time, rumors started appearing online that Clarke was dealing with personal stress away from basketball. Nothing officially confirmed. But fans noticed changes. Less public appearances, long injury recoveries, and growing speculation around his private life. Still, nobody imagined the story would end this way. Then came the shocking news. According to early reports, emergency responders were called to Brandon Clarke's residence late at night. Hours later, the sports world exploded. News channels across America began reporting that Brandon Clarke had died suddenly at the age of 29. Almost immediately, social media went into chaos. Fans refused to believe it. NBA communities flooded with emotional reactions. Some called it heartbreaking. Others demanded answers. Then, another detail changed everything. Reports claimed investigators found possible drug paraphernalia at the scene. And suddenly, the internet turned the tragedy into a mystery. Police did not officially confirm overdose as the cause of death, but speculation spread rapidly online. TikTok videos, YouTube theories, Twitter debates. Everybody wanted to know the same thing. What really happened to Brandon Clarke? As the news spread, NBA players began posting emotional tributes. Teammates, fans, and sports analysts were devastated. Ja Morant's emotional reaction quickly went viral. Fans described the situation as unreal. Many couldn't understand how a young, elite athlete could suddenly lose his life. Sports shows across America interrupted regular programming to discuss the tragedy. Some blamed the pressure of professional sports. Others pointed toward mental health struggles athletes face in silence. And many people began asking a bigger question. How many athletes are secretly suffering behind fame and money? Because from the outside, professional athletes look untouchable. Luxury cars, millions of dollars, celebrity lifestyles. But reality can be very different. Pressure can destroy people quietly. And sometimes, the public only notices after tragedy happens. This story became bigger than basketball. Because Americans have seen similar tragedies before. Young celebrities, athletes, musicians, lives ending suddenly while the public watches in shock. And every time, the same questions return. Could this have been prevented? Did anyone see warning signs? Was he struggling privately? The Brandon Clarke story touched millions because people saw more than just an athlete. They saw a human being, a young man with dreams, pressure, fame, expectations. And now, an entire fan base is left searching for answers. Even today, official investigators are still working to determine the exact cause of death. But one thing is already clear. This tragedy has shaken the sports world. In America, success often looks glamorous. But behind fame, there can be loneliness, pressure, addiction, mental exhaustion. And sometimes, people suffer silently while millions cheer for them on TV. The death of Brandon Clarke is now more than breaking news. It has become a warning, a reminder that athletes are human. And while the internet searches for theories, a family is grieving, friends are grieving, fans are grieving. Maybe the biggest lesson from this tragedy is simple. We never truly know what someone is battling behind closed doors. And sometimes, the people who look strongest are fighting the hardest battles alone. This is the mysterious story of Brandon Clarke, the NBA player whose tragic death shocked America. And the questions surrounding his final moments may continue for a long time.